is all yours, Patrik.
Thank you. So yeah, just to give you a short update around the development of circles since the last time. Last time I showed you the prototype we had, showing the vision of the platform. And yeah, so I just start with giving a little bit short overview, a reminder of what we're doing. Circles is an open social media platform for changemakers. And we're using the word social media, but it's really more than social media, more than it is today at least. So it's also project management, crowdfunding, really for people who wants to be more participatory and engaged. So for purpose-driven organizations and individuals. So let me jump into the current state of the platform. So this is the onboarding view, which is shown when you're creating an account on the platform. So this just gives you a little intro to the platform. So it welcomes you, and then you start out by filling out a mission statement, basically describing your purpose and what change you want to see in the world. So let me just write a simple mission statement to help the Burn online platform for its members. So I want to help AfrikaBurn create an online platform for its members to help with project management and to foster the community. And we go to the next step. And this is where you choose your causes. So you choose 2 causes that aligns with your mission. And what we're doing in the background, we are trying to match your mission statement with the causes. So the relevant causes should be sorted at the top. So right now you have civic engagement, which kind of fits the description of, helping build a community, and so on. So you pick at least two of these causes, and this will also be used to help matchmake you with other circles that are on the platform and individuals. So go to the next step. And this is where you choose what you bring to the table, your skills and abilities. And again, we sort them and try to guess which skills are relevant. And you can search. Okay, public speaking, journalism. And then we click next. And this is the final step, is just a welcome message. And we're good to go. And now we're in the platform. So right now we're in the main circle. And just want to give you a little brief overview of the features that we currently have on the platform. So on the left side here, you see all the modules that are available for a circle at the moment. So what we're viewing now is the home screen, which is basically an overview of the profile. And we are going to work on making this a bit more elaborate and informative, but right now it's just a brief overview. And then we can go to the feeds. So every circle has the ability to create feeds, and we have two feeds by default. One is the public feed, which is going to be visible to all, even people who aren't a member. And then we have the members only feed, which is only visible and accessible by members. So here we have the feed, so you can, like any other social media feed, you can create posts. So create a post, you can add images. Maximize it. And you have some sorting options. You can sort by top, which is a combination of all the different ways you can sort. So one is by proximity. So you see the posts that are closest to you. By new, the newest post. And by vibe, which is basically, again, trying to match against your profile to see which posts are most resonating with your profile. So that's the feed. And then we have the chats. And you can create chats for your circle. And also we create two chats by default. One is the general chat, which is, again, visible for anyone. And then the members only, that's only for members. And then you have the members list, and you have your sub-circles. And now we see all the circles in the platform. So you can see, if I click on Vibe, you can see that AfrikaBurn shows up as the circle that most resonates with my profile, which is because of my mission statement. So if I write another mission statement, 1 second. So let's say I love basic income. Let me close. You can see basic income party is matched at the top. Yeah, and then we can show you the map view. So we have the ability to switch between full screen view and map view. And right now on the map view, I see all the sub-circles. So I can view them here on the map. I can click, get some more information. I can zoom in, see what's close to me. And if I click on feed, I see all the posts on the map. Click on members, I see all the members on the map and so on. So that's the map view. And then at the top here, you have your notifications, and we call it your personal toolbox. So here you can see all the chats you have joined. So I can have my chat here on the side while I navigate on other pages. I can see notifications, all the circles I've joined, all the people I'm friends with. And it's just an easy way to get access to your stuff. And we will have things like calendar and tasks and stuff like this here as well. So that's basically the main features. And I can jump in to the AfrikaBurn circle, and I can show you a little bit what you can do in the settings. So if you go to the settings, here you can configure your circle. So the basic name and description, and mission statement, picture, cover image, and your location. And then we have the pages, which is basically what you see on the left side here. And you can customize these. So especially when we start adding more modules, there might be some modules you're interested in and some you aren't interested in. So you can choose to add or remove things that are relevant. You can rename things and customize it the way you want. And then we have user groups. So every circle has 3 user groups by default. So the admins, moderators, and members. If you want to create another group, for example, for, I don't know, board members, or you have a project group or something, you can create a new user group here. And the main purpose for doing so is to control access. So you might have certain feeds, certain chats that you only want some groups to have access to. So what you do is you create a new group for them, and then you have an access rules tab where you can control in detail who gets access to what. So yeah, which feeds, which chats, and so on. You have a membership request here. If someone wants to be a member, you circle, they show up here, and you can review their requests. And you can also create a questionnaire. So if you want to join, you have to fill out a questionnaire, and that will show up here as well. So you see the information you need to approve or reject membership requests. And then we have here you can choose causes and skills you need. And this will be used in the matchmaking as well. So I think I've gone through most of the stuff that's going on right now. So Tim, if you want to fill in with something I missed.
I think covered most of it. I don't know if there's anything, Herky, you're thinking about. I guess we could comment on in the side box we'll have tasks and other things, delegations, tasks which might be tasks that you've taken on to do by a certain date, and they might also be things you're required to vote on, etc., etc. If you delegate, and we'll probably try to integrate that in the side box to make it as fluid as possible. And we're also playing around with a larger map view, because often if you have the on the right hand side, you've got your info box open, you might want to have more space. You might not necessarily need also the left toolbar down. So we're looking at some UX challenges, but this is pretty much the foundation. Herky, do you want? And by the way, thank you, Patrick. That was this absolutely splendid presentation. Really covered things really well. Herky, anything you would like to add?
Yes. Is it possible for you just to quickly just add some of those questionnaires, and if we could do a quick demo of joining the group, and sort of see what that looks like in the two profiles. I know that it seems like your computer's storage is a bit limited, hence all the lagging. That's obviously not how the platform is going to run. It's just with I like imagine Docker is kind of overloading your computer at the moment. But if you can do a quick demo on that, that'd be great. And while he's doing that, yeah, so there is we have focused on the platform to first have control out of sort of how you can create groups and how you can limit certain like user groups and create access rules and create rules to join your own circle, and then also just focus on the like infrastructure of sending and receiving messages and like notifications, which took us quite a bit of time. It's stuff that that we had to focus on first, but now we have a smooth sail like ahead to add the calendar, the task manager, and the like video conference call. So that's something that I would just note. So he's just adding a couple of questions. I just want to show you what it looks like when you get those like invite requests. So maybe, sorry, maybe you need to join in as another user if it's possible. Yeah, there we go. Cool.
I need to switch window. So
I'm
one
gonna
second.
close down the video temporarily then, or maybe you don't need to.
Yeah, I think I need to switch. 1 second.
All good.
Sorry for the effort there, Patrik.
No worries.
Yeah, and then I'll hand it over to you, Tim and Tom, with follow-up questions. Or maybe just show what the questionnaires, the topical questions look like when you join a circle.
So I click on join circle and this questionnaire shows up with the question we added previously. Are you an AfrikaBurn member? Yes. And I submit, and then let's go back to the previous one. Okay. Since this is a public circle, it's accepted the membership request automatically. So I need to set this to private, otherwise it won't show up in the membership request. So we need to do this again.
And also the little map you saw there is the sort of a proximity indicator. So when you create a profile or you create, I guess if you create a personal profile, you can decide how close should I be tracked. You know, is it down to like exactly where I am? Should it be my street? Should it be my city? Should it be my country? So circles will then not sort of show you any closer to where you are than you want to be shown, which is useful for the whole proximity thing and avoid stalking and all those other potential things with the geo-positioning. But we can probably build it in such a way that you know, like close contacts can actually see exactly where you are, whereas randos might not even be able to see which country you're in.
So I join again. You can also see, since I'm not a member, I only see the home page here. Join. Now I'm a member. And then we go back. Here we go. So we see we have a membership request, and we can view the details here, and yeah, how they answer the questions, and we can approve or reject. So I approve, and now they are officially a member. Yep, that's it.
Great. Thanks so much. I'm going to stop the recording.